We are in the Botanical Garden. Look at all of this. So we have pine trees, I think that's what those are. Coconut trees, whatever. We have banana trees.
They may look like trees, but their trunks are actually the base of tightly rolled banana leaves.
So
bananas are the world's tallest flowering plant.
This is pretty cool if you ask me. This is all plants except for the floor and
Stand there.
this thing. So this is another room of leaves. So these are more plants outside.
Look, you make furniture out of these.
This is all bamboo. These are more plants. We have a fly. So here's a fly. So trapping their food. Did you know that some plants consume insects called carnivorous plants? These species have specialized leaves that trap small intruders. But you will not see carnivorous plants chewing up their victims. Instead, they soak up captives and digestive juices and absorb the liquefied remains. This helps the plants get the nutrient and other minerals they need to survive.
Right here.
And these are carnivorous plants. These are Venus flytraps.
North Carolina and South Carolina.
This is so cool.
So this is actually the East Gallery, I think. It says East Gallery. So now we're going to the children's garden. So here we have more plants. We have a water here sign.
We don't have water. Yeah, look, you can go get a bucket.
And there's buckets of water here. And we're gonna get water from the thing, this little stand. A bucket of water. We are now gonna water some plants. So this is plant here, and I'm gonna water this plant.
I don't want to put too much.
It's okay, it's hot out. They probably could use the water.
Okay, now I watered this plant. I'm gonna water these plants. And now I'm gonna go back over here where it said water here and water these plants. Yeah, here. You guys get the rest of the water.
Alright, look over here.
Well, no, I only have a cup of water left. So now we are going to see if there's any more water here sections that I can water.
You guys can probably come through
Here. I don't think there's any more water here. So I'm just gonna get the back of the plants that I saw over here. So now we got all of these plants. We finished the water. So now we are going to a different section. But there's one more section, and I'm literally getting wet right now. So these are more plants. So if you want to read these articles, you can. These are a bunch of more plants. Like I said, this is 100% free. And these are all pine trees. And there's nothing in this water. All there is moss. And there's all of these names of these plants.
This is what, if there was a dinosaur that was an herbivore, they eat these cones. That, you see the plant there?
And there's this plant. Plants have been alive since like dinosaurs have lived, or else they'd automatically die. So this section is pretty cool, but I believe there's another part of this section. If you can read this. Here, there's all of these. And we're entering Hawaii. Look at all of
Hawaii's unique plant species are in.
these are all plants from Hawaii. And look, these are all things that you guys can read if you pause the video. There's a mini waterfall. There's this. There is a bunch of plants here. There's this. So there's Carex wahusis thing. I'm really getting wet here. Wait, is the camera's getting wet too? Oh my god, I'm gonna leave this right now. Okay, so there's this mini waterfall here. These are named some more plants. These are all plants in Hawaii. These are the first Hawaiians landing by air and by the sea. These, you can read this if you pause it. And now we are entering the desert. Okay, so these are all plants from the desert. Everyone knows what these are. These are cactuses. So these are pretty much all cactuses. They don't need as much water as natural plants. So these are cactus, like I said. So most of these plants are cactus. All these plants don't need as much water as other plants. Some of these plants are literally still growing. Like, look at that plant. That's still growing. So there's cactus that are falling. Or should I say cacti? So that's all I have to say for the desert section. I think next is the rainforest, I assume. Oh, it's tropics. Okay, I was close to. Yes. Whatever. We have these plants with the exit. It's near the exit. So there's all of these plants. This isn't really a section. because this is, I'm gonna go that in there, the tropics, because that is the thing. This is tropics. Yes. Look at this, the corpus flower. I don't know where that is because this is so big. We have a bunch of these. I wonder if there is any animals in here, because these guys need to get pollinated, not just water and sunlight. So this is like a whole jungle. Look at this. So this place is so big. I would really prefer going here.
Text I got from you.
So, because I can. So these are more cacti. This is plants that I showed you earlier. These are all thorns of carnivorous plants. There's the medicine plants that we already talked about in the other section. Wait, are we going in there?
Yes, medical plants.
So these are cactuses again. So I'll catch you in the next. Oh wait, actually I'm going there right now. So these are all medical plants. Yes. So sometimes we are going to need all of these plants. Look, back there is more of those plants. So I think that is all these sections that we came through. So we will be wrapping up this video. So bye bye.